Chiemi, Hayashi and Bernd Sikken, you are the authors of the latest scenario report, The Future of Pensions and Healthcare in a Rapidly Aging World. Tell me, why did the World Economic Forum develop this report?
Well, actually, aging is one of the key challenges the world is facing today. As you probably know, it undermines the financial sustainability of traditional pensions and healthcare systems. And this is not only true for high-income countries like Japan, Italy or Germany, but also for emerging economies like China. With this report, the World Economic Forum aims to stimulate the debate amongst key decision makers. So we've spoken to leaders from financial institutions, healthcare providers, employers, governments and civil society. We really believe that additional actions are required and that new solutions are possible.
What are some of the key insights of this scenario report?
There are three key insights in this report. The first one is that there has to be a more collaborative actions amongst key stakeholders, the government, the pensions industries, financial industries, the healthcare industries, civil societies, and so on and so forth. The second is that although the demographic projections in the coming decades are fairly predictable, there are a number of other unpredictable forces that has to be considered. For example, we do not know how the systemic financial risk is going to play out. We do not know how the medical breakthrough is going to have implications over the transactional environment in the future. So these are the things that has to be taken care of. The third thing is that throughout the scenario project, we were working on challenging the mental mind maps of key decision makers. So to understand these challenges, also understand these unpredictable forces, and trying to integrate it into the day-to-day operations and trying to make the decisions based on these understandings of the long-term future.
Can you briefly describe the three scenarios?
Yeah, the names of the three scenarios are 1. The winners and the rest. The second one is titled We Are In This Together, and the third one, You Are On Your Own. The first scenario, The Winners and the Rest, describes a world of high economic growth, especially fueled by the development of emerging economies. In this world, governments are still able to fund the social security system, however at scaled-back level. In this world, private market solutions flourish, and it's actually a world of extreme diversity. Diversity between the skilled and the less skilled, between the higher incomes and lower incomes. The second scenario, We Are In This Together, describes a far more collaborative world. It's a world with medium economic growth. Key stakeholders like financial institutions, healthcare providers, employers and governments actively work together to address the societal challenges. This is also triggered by key social events like climate change and pandemics. And we see a world with far more community-based solutions. The third scenario, You're On Your Own, is actually the most challenging one. It's a world wherein the current financial crisis further develops and leads to a severe economic depression. In this world, governments cannot no longer afford the public social security system anymore and start to reassess their position in society. They start to focus on the needs of the most needy only. Actually, in this scenario, the concept of retirement retires.
How will you use these scenarios? What are the next steps?
We would like to take the learnings from the scenarios into discussing strategic options and with the key stakeholders. And the strategic options that we are aiming to discuss is something that is new, something that hasn't been fully explored, something that is innovative, and that will have a large impact on the economy, the society, and policy making. So, for example, we are looking into strategic options such as longevity bonds, reverse mortgages, and so on and so forth. However, what's also important is that we address these issues in a collaborative manner. So we would like to proceed with the multi-stakeholder approach. We would like to call for participants from not only the healthcare and financial services and the government's decision makers, but also from a wider employers and individual readers who will be looking at this video or also reading the report. So what we'd like to do is all have a better understanding of what the responsibilities are for addressing the issues of aging societies.